Welcome children. So let's read about the next operator, that is increment and decrement operator. And they are symbolized as plus plus and minus minus. Plus plus means increment and minus minus means decrement. Now how are these two operators working? So you can underline these lines. These are the increment and decrement operator, plus plus and minus minus. The operator plus plus adds 1 to its operand. In the previous video, we were clear with the term what is operand. It is the value or the object on which the operator works. And minus minus will subtract 1 from its operand. Now in other words, they have given here the example a is equal to a plus 1. Suppose a value is 5. So 5 plus 1 will make it as 6. Now the present value of a will be 6. In the same way, if you are writing this line, same way we can write it here, plus plus a or a minus minus. That means there are two ways of writing this increment operator. You can write either pre, that is before the operand, like a is an operand, or after, that is after the operand, that is a plus plus. This is pre-increment and this is post-increment. And same ways, if we have a is equal to a minus 1, that means suppose the value of a is 4 and you write 4 minus 1, it becomes 3. So now the value of a will be 3. Now this line can be written as minus minus a or a minus minus. They both will mean the same thing. Okay, so this is written before the operand, so we call it as pre-decrement. This is written after, so we call it as post-decrement. And both the increment and decrement operators come in two varieties, pre and post. That means they may either precede, pre, or follow. That is post. The prefix version comes before the operand and the postfix version comes after the operand. Now see here, I have explained it here. Suppose a is equal to 5. So a is equal to a plus 1, that becomes 5 plus 1. Now the value of a is 6. Again, if I write the same line, a is equal to a plus 1. So already it was now 6. So 6 plus 1 will make it as 7. Again, if I write the same step, 7 plus 1 will make it as 8. So I have written it one more step ahead so you understand how it works. Now if a is equal to 5 and a is equal to a minus 1, so 5 minus 1 will be 4. Now the present value of a is 4. And again if I write the line a is equal to a minus 1, now it is going to be 4 minus 1, that is 3. Again if I write, so 3 minus 1, 2. So that means it will continuously, as many times as you write this line, it will keep on changing the current value. So the prefix increment or decrement operator follows a rule, that is change then use. That means if you want to use, if it is pre-increment like this, see, first it is coming beforehand. Suppose I want to add this number, so it is going to first change the value and then add it in the expression. And if it is post, the rule will be use and change. That means first you use the value in the expression and then later you change the value in the memory. So we will be learning this with few examples. Now further if I continue here, so I have written here, see, a plus plus means a is equal to a plus 1 and a minus minus means a is equal to a minus 1. I can write plus plus a, that is pre-increment. I can write a plus plus, that is post-increment. So minus minus a is pre-decrement, a minus minus is post-decrement. Now on this page, these are the examples given, like sum is equal to sum plus count plus plus, and then p is equal to p into minus minus n, and then it is p is equal to p into n minus minus. So all these working, they have shown here that how you are going to use it. So this is post, say mark it here, use and then change. So I'll show you some values here, how we do this addition and subtraction, what is pre and what is post. Now suppose I write int a is equal to 7, and in the value if I write, let's say I am writing, you know that the line is system out println to print something on the screen. So if I write system dot out dot, I'm just writing a line, not writing the whole program. If I write print a, so it's going to give me 7. And if I write plus plus a, it's going to give me 8, because this plus plus a means pre-increment. First you increase the value of a by 1 and then use it in whatever line you're using, that is printing, so it is going to print 8. And if I write here system out println, we are going this line by line. That means first I will run this line, then this line, and then this line. So if I write here a plus plus, now the present value of a is 8, and here it is post increment. Okay, so that means first it is going to print the value, and now in the memory it is going to become 9. That is, memory is 9. That is, first you use the value in the expression and then change it in the memory. Now after this, if I again write the line system out println, okay, and I print a, now I will get the value as 9, because here it was changed, and now on the next line it is going to print me 9. Same ways it is going to be done with minus minus. Suppose I write a is equal to, let's say 10, and I write system dot out dot println a, so it's going to give me 10 on the screen. And if I write here now minus minus a, so the rule is first you change it and then you use the value. So it is pre-decrement, so it will print 9 on the screen. And now if I write a minus minus, first you use what you want to use with this value. I want to print it, so it's going to print 9, and in the memory it's going to become 8. Now on the next line, if I simply write print a, so it's going to print the value as 8. Now suppose I am going to do some expressions here. Now they have given here the example of sum is equal to sum plus count. Okay, now suppose the count value is equal to 5, okay, and the sum value is equal to 10, right? So sum is equal to sum plus, it's written plus count. Okay, so sum is 10 plus, now this is pre-increment. What is 5? So first it is going to add 1, that is 6, and now the value in the sum will be 16. Same goes with the value of, let's say, if you are going to use the same way, it is going to go with the negative, that is the decrement. Now suppose it is given p is equal to p into n minus minus. Okay, so p value initially they have given here is, let's say the p value is are 4 and n, 4 and 8. P is 4 and n is 8. Now what is going to be the answer here? Now 4 into, now this is post decrement, that means first it is going to use the value of 8 and then it will decrease it by 1. So 4 into 8 is equal to 32. So if I check n in the memory, now after this calculation it will become 7, but the answer of this expression will be 32. Hope this is clear to you. Thank you.